Cosworth is a company that's been very well known for its automotive success over 40 years now. Innovation for companies like Cosworth is the absolute lifeblood.
Cosworth Electronics has a strong history in motorsport. We were the first company to develop a data logger for a race car, and we were the first company to wirelessly transmit data from race cars back to the pits so engineers could look at the data while the car was still on track.
Over the years, we've seen that the requirements for data transfer have gone up and up and up. And this has really stretched the technology, and we're always looking for partners who can help us to get more of this data from harder to get places.
One of the great things about working with Nokia Siemens Networks engineers is that they have exactly the same can-do attitude that the Cosworth engineers do.
Cosworth came to see us nearly 2 years ago now probably, and they were interested in our 4G technologies and thinking they might be able to use it for telemetry systems on their cars.
They'd heard that we were the radio experts in the next generation, the 4G technologies. So they came to us, they saw our technology, they were really excited by it.
They indicated that if they could get all the information they really ever wanted from a car, that would be 200 kilobits per second. And we said, well, we're aiming much higher than that.
We originally decided that it would be good to do some real track testing, and we discussed with Cosworth some of the best possible tracks to do in the UK, and we picked Silverstone. The antennas you can see behind me actually gives us coverage of the whole circuit with just 2 sectors. So one kind of covering the south area of the circuit here, and the other one on the north side. That was good for us for lots of different reasons. It allowed us to do handover tests.
In the testing we've done to date, we've demonstrated speeds in excess of 4 megabits per second at all parts of the circuit, at all the speeds we've tested at, which are up to 120 miles an hour.
This was something we hadn't tried before. No one has ever done any real testing at this sort of speed.
The Cosworth trial was also a very interesting one in that it's machine to machine. Most of the data is in the uplink direction rather than downlink. There are many devices on the network, not just a few. And it's really quite interesting to see how the market expectations really square up to the reality of a proper machine-to-machine application.
Up until now, it's all been about performance, improving the performance of the car and the driver so you can get those extra hundredths a second. But an area we want to move into is enhancing the experience for the fans.
I think this technology can really help the fan experience.
You're quite isolated when you're actually at the track. You don't, other than watching the cars go around each time, you don't necessarily know what's happening.
You can imagine with this technology you're going to know exactly what's happening and when it's happening, so you'll be able to see live timings and race positions on your phone. You'll be able to go in car with your favourite driver. You'll be able to swap cars if your guy crashes out and you want to go in with another one.
To have what Cosworth has envisioned, to have all of that data that's existing on the cars today being piped back to the pits, back to the production company, back to the audience, the fans who are there. That's just so exciting.
I think it would really enhance the spectator experience, and for us that's important because we need people to be enjoying their day out at the races.
The possibilities are endless, and one of the really exciting things about this project is all we're doing is putting the building blocks in place. We're not completely sure what the fans are going to want to use this system for, but the great thing about it is it's hugely flexible. So as our market develops and as we kind of talk to more and more people and find out what's interesting, we can easily adapt the system to deliver to that demand.